Hey guys, Flamin' Shark. I just got finished watching Huntsman, the World of Remnant, that was released before in the weeks between episode 3 and episode 4 of RWBY Volume 3. So I watched that, and it was really interesting, even though one part of it completely distracted me from the rest of the thing. Even though I did pay attention and watch it, I was stuck on something that honestly probably wasn't as important as I make it out to be. I just thought it was weird, really weird, but it might have been my misunderstanding of the universe, which is really weird. I shouldn't be misunderstanding the universe. I'm pretty sure I understood it right. Like, come on, I'm in, talking about, I guess this is kind of personal life, not really, but I'm in a RWBY role-playing group, and I think I know the universe pretty damn well. So, if my understanding was correct, Atlas Academy, there's the nation of Atlas, the kingdom of Atlas, and then there's Atlas Academy. So the Academy is has the same name as the kingdom. So that makes sense. But the Academy is not in Atlas, but rather in the defunct nation, or defunct kingdom of Mantle, which, by the way, perfect name. But, for obvious reasons, but oh, that is interesting. Very interesting. But besides that, this is chapter 4 of volume 3, and it is lessons learned. Lessons learned. Could have to do with teachers. It could be something Weiss Winter based. It could be something Crow Ruby Yang based. If I had to guess, it'd either be Crow with Ruby and Yang, or Weiss and Winter, or both. Yeah, that's all I got. So let's get straight into it. I don't want to talk anymore. I want to watch some RWBY. I want to react to some RWBY, baby. So, let's get this started. RWBY Volume 3, Chapter 4, Lessons Learned will commence in 3. Also, I was hyped. Somebody told me this was the best episode of the series. I don't know if I should believe that or not until I watch it, but I got fairly high hopes. I'm fairly excited for this. I don't really believe it will be, but let's find out. RWBY Volume 3, Chapter 4, Lessons Learned will commence in 3, 2, 1, and play. I'm so sorry for that technical malfunction. Hey guys, I had a technical malfunction during the intro, but luckily I was able to catch it a little bit before the intro ended. So I can just edit it out, and we can just get started. So, one more time, RWBY Volume 3, Chapter 4, Lessons Learned will commence in 3, 2, 1, and play. Do-do, 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 do. Maybe it's a pool of blood the innocents will lay, and when in the end you fail to save them, their dying eyes are wide and white like snow, and now they know the cost of trusting you's obliteration. Mirrors will shatter, crushed by the weight of the world. The pillars collapse in shame. There'll be no less, there'll be no love, there'll be no hero in the end who will rise above. And when it ends, the good will crawl, the shining light will sink in darkness, victory for hate, incarnate misery and pain for all. Fall. Hopefully I wasn't really singing, but hopefully I wasn't too loud. I don't think I was. Okay, doubles round. Coco and Yatsuhashi versus Merc and Emerald. Yep.
Emerald and Mercury of Haven versus Coco and Yatsuhashi.
Oh, he's doing the freaking ninja-ness, and then Koki's... Man, Fox looked like... Is Fox blind? I'll feel really stupid. Oh, it's a 4... Oh, now we're doing 4 different... Oh, okay. So it gets a lot more interesting for the doubles round.
Love the outfit, kid.
I'll try not to get blood on it.
Oh,
I can't
burn!
promise you'll leave without a scratch.
I won't be the one bleeding.
Oh,
Damn!
I like her.
3, 2, 1, begin!
Oh, Jesus! Here we go. Coco Fan Club. Huh. I guess my money's on Coco and Yatsuhashi on purpose. I think they're going to... I think Mercury and Emerald are going to lose on purpose. That's my bold prediction. Oh, nice block, Yatsuhashi. This is a good song already.
Good. Yeah, but where's the go?
Yeah, it's 2-on-1. Emerald's not even doing anything. Yeah, they got strategy up in there. Oh! Oh! Oh, nice. Okay, nice counter, Coco. Oh my. Whoa! What are you doing, Sasuke? What are you doing? I take it back, they're not losing. Because Emerald's not even doing anything. They don't even yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, this is some villain music all day. Oh my god. I think I got a Merc and Emerald boner right now. I have a serious anime boner over this fight. I actually don't, but I should. This is awesome. And there's barely any dialogue, so I can talk as much as I want. And he just got wrecked, and now he can't see. Knockout kick incoming. Boom. Oh, and Coco. Oh my god, she's getting wrecked by Emerald because... Oh.
I take it back. I don't like her.
Oh! Woo! Very nice. So, like I said, that all that weapon seems to be is a Gatling gun, which I think is a disadvantage in this type of fight.
Damn.
Even Yatsu.
Watch out, she's in the trees.
And with that final blow, Yatsuhashi is eliminated.
What?
Oh, she's terrified. Damn, these two are nuts.
Damn.
And they got teamwork on their side. Oh! I take everything back. Emerald, Mercury. I already was in love with...
An amazing outfit. Emerald and Mercury are victorious.
Coco?
Oh, and there's the ship. I have a giant villain boner right now. Yeah, it's High Cinder. What is this?
You're leaving?
Yes. I was merely needed to oversee the transport of additional units to Vale.
Ah.
Our last ship
Makes
was lost
sense.
to an ambush. I believe you had a run-in with its cargo.
This is some beautiful,
It's
beautiful
fortunate those
scenery.
Paladins were still in the prototype stage. Otherwise, your team may not have fared so well.
Yeah, it is. I guess
Guys,
they weren't even full-blown.
You've done well out here on your own.
There you go, Winder.
You should be proud.
I said, it sounded like I said
It was
winner.
quite amusing seeing Father's face the day you left for Beacon.
I can't wait to show him what I've learned.
Oh? And what do you think you've learned?
What do you mean? I'm getting better and better with my glyphs. I've even started time dilation.
And what of your summoning?
Oh.
You know I can't.
Oh.
Ridiculous. Every Schnee has the ability to summon. We have for generations.
I've tried. It's just
Interesting.
it's
So that was
thing I'm having trouble
the
with.
thing that
We
she...
Schnees are unique. Unlike many, our semblance is hereditary. But that doesn't mean
They
that
explained it!
Your semblance
For
is like
some
a
reason,
muscle.
their
The more
family...
you practice with it, the stronger it will become.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
if you only focus on one aspect of it,
The other
you fail to
dies.
test the limits of what you think is possible.
Is it a giant bird? Oh! A grim? No way, that's epic.
And you'll never truly grow.
Wow! So that's...
You're nothing.
Oh
but
no!
You can do it, Ruby!
Ah! A video game.
Ninja wins. Total annihilation.
Ah! Mortal Kombat.
By the way, don't ever call me old.
My turn.
Nice!
Now, where was I?
New challenger approaches.
Mission!
Right. I come across a small village in the swamps.
Oh, this art style.
Right off the bat, I knew something wasn't right.
Oh, this is hot.
What were you doing there?
I needed information. Tired from battling Grimm along the way, I decided to start my search at the town's inn. The place was crawling with lowlifes and thugs.
And you had a drink,
Even
right?
A few huntsmen that I could only assume had been hired by less than reputable people for less than respectable jobs. And that's when it happened.
What happened?
I was defeated by the mere sight of the innkeeper's skirt length.
What? He caught it.
Annihilation.
You are the worst!
Ruby liked it. Ruby liked it.
That's 2 out of 3.
So, Uncle Crow, did you get in trouble with Ozpin?
Nah, me and Oz go way back. We're cool.
Cool for an old guy.
Not funny.
Hey, so what are you doing here anyway? I thought Dad said you'd be away on a mission for, like, ever.
Well, a professional huntsman like myself is expected to get results as soon as possible.
Fair enough.
I get that. We're pretty much pros, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, read the news sometime. We totally saved Vale while you were gone.
Funny, because I heard Vale suffered a Grimm attack after you almost managed to stop a train.
Oh! Get wrecked!
But
Both
they don't
ways.
give out medals for almost.
They do, and they're called silver.
Well, we helped
Nice!
Roman torture him.
Nice!
He's locked up in Ironwood's ship, and crime's been down ever since. That's basically a bounty mission.
Sure, you may be acting like huntresses, but you're not thinking like one. You really think 4 girls and their friends could end all crime in the kingdom?
I mean, I did until you said that.
Violence hasn't dropped since Roman got nabbed. It's stopped. Completely. No White Fang activity anywhere around the city.
Adam's too
You cut
smart
off the
for
head
that.
of King Taijitu, but now the second head's calling the shots.
Adam.
That's what Ironwood can't get through that thick metal head of his.
You know the general?
Hey, I know everybody to some extent. Remember, you're talking to a member of the coolest team to ever graduate Beacon.
There's the picture.
Team Stark.
Stark.
I met your parents. We
Summer.
were pretty well known back in the day.
Stark with a Q.
Fashion sense.
I would have guessed turquoise.
And I have a number of inappropriate stories that'll back that up.
What?
But I'll save those for when you're older.
Oh, gross.
Anyway,
Nice.
you're too old to be hanging out with
Well,
a
I
bunch
mean,
of
Yang's
kids.
17.
You're gonna cramp my style. Look, just remember that you've still got a long way to go. And don't think for a second that graduating means you're done. Every day out there is worth a week in this place.
Fair enough.
You two, you're gonna go far. But only if you keep learning. If you never
Wow.
stop moving forward.
Very, very, very awesome. And Winter basically telling Weiss the same thing.
Excellent form. Now think to your fallen foes, the ones that forced you to push yourself past who you were and become who you are now.
Like the chainsaw
Think of
dude?
them and watch as they come to your side.
You're trying too hard, Weiss.
I can't.
Stop doubting yourself.
I'm trying.
If this is what you call trying, then you have no hope of winning the tournament.
Damn!
Let alone succeeding as a huntress.
Damn!
Why don't you just move back home? I'm sure Father will give you a nice job as a receptionist.
Oh!
Need his charity.
She's doing that on purpose.
You need his money.
Oh!
How did you know about that?
Get
Lucky
wrecked,
guess.
Weiss!
I may have been in a similar situation when I joined the military. So what have you done this time?
Well, that's the thing. I'm really not sure.
They're not answering his calls.
The other day, but my card didn't work.
How embarrassing.
I know! Well, it was. Why would he cut me off like that?
Perhaps so you'd stop avoiding him and call home.
Yeah? Duh. Oh!
Emotions can grant you strength, but you must never let them overpower you.
Yep. Yep.
It
Yep.
sounds to me like you have two choices in front of you. You can either call him, beg for his money back, and explain once more why you want to study at Beacon over Atlas. Or you could continue to explore Remnant, discovering more about the world and, honestly, more about yourself.
Or you could do both. I mean, I'm just saying, you could kind of lie to your father, since
Time
you
for me to
you
go.
clearly don't like him that much. And even Winter clearly isn't big on
It
him.
was really good to see you, Winter.
Until next time, sister.
They have an interesting relationship. I'm loving it. This is more a dynamic. What? Oh my god, this song. I'm going silent right now. Mirror, mirror! Tell me something. No way! No freaking way! Okay, I have... Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Best episode hype. Oh man. I always thought that Emerald should wear more on the top. And she's trying too hard to be sexy, but then I looked at that concept art and I realized that, yeah, she's pretty hot. I can't deny it. It might have something to do with the fact that I just watched her and Merc kick so much ass. So that just happened. That was Volume 3, Chapter 4, Lessons Learned. Damn it. I really like Chapter 3, but this is the best episode of the season, and one of the best episodes of the show, I'm not gonna lie. I think this episode, in terms of... okay, I have to say, the first two episodes of the season were average. Neither one impressed me. They were cool. I loved it because I love RWBY, and I really enjoyed them, and RWBY doesn't have bad episodes. They just have in great and good, and they were good, and the last two have been great. But it's because those two were not... I mean, and it was funny, and I remember when, what's his name? JCMZ, in his reaction to, I think, Chapter 2, talked about how it was filler, and he's right. In a way, it's not. It's been built... It's like... How do I describe it? It's like filler that needs to happen. It's well built up filler. So in other words, it's like filler, but not annoying filler. You know what I mean? It's like the best type of filler. It's filler, but it's not filler. It's kind of weird like that. And the last two have not. The last two have been story development, character, so much character. Well, no. Character development in this one, not so much in the last one, really just Crow and Winter. This one, a lot of character development for Weiss. Oh my god, Weiss. And I talked about how in the first two seasons I came to love Blake and Yang, and how in the next couple seasons I know I'm going to fall in love with Ruby and Weiss. I'm going to have a total role reversal. And while Blake and Yang are tied for my favorite character, I told you by the end of the next couple seasons, Ruby and Weiss are going to be tied for my favorite character. And sure enough, I'm really starting to fall for Weiss again. Like with Weiss, it's been slow. First season, Second season, yes. Third season, oh my god, I'm falling in love with Weiss. So it's kind of been that gradual. It's been gradual, because Weiss started at the bottom and slowly worked her way up. She worked her way up to the level of RWBY, and and by the end of season 2, she was on RWBY's level, and now she's past RWBY, and honestly, she's probably, if we get more of this, she'll pass Blake and Yang in a heartbeat, because damn it, I think I've officially fallen in love with Weiss. I love Winter, I love Crow, I love the dynamics. I think the Crow dynamic works with RWBY and Yang. It is a badass, awesome dynamic. It is very anime, but it is very awesome. But what I like about the Winter Weiss dynamic is it's a more unique dynamic, and while it won't get the same type of love that the Crow RWBY Yang dynamic gets, the Weiss and Winter dynamic is hot as fuck. All that aside, we were also treated to Coco and Yatsuhashi versus Merc and M. God damn. 2 more characters I've fallen in love with. I liked them. I really liked them. I almost loved them. Now I love them. Mercury and Emerald. I officially love the entire villains team, and Merc and Emerald just moved up to tie for second. Actually, to be completely honest, I would say that they might even be up there with Cinder for my... Actually, to be completely honest, they might be above Cinder. That fight showed off those two and how they operate. So, oh my god. I think as a dynamic duo, they are my favorite characters in RWBY. And my dynamic duo was always Blake and Yang. I think Merc and M took that. They're such a good unit. As a twosome. I think individually I'll probably put Cinder over them, and honestly individually I think now I have to put him over Neo. Jeez, this was awesome. Oh my god. And then Adam doesn't count. I love Adam, but I only love him for build up and and character potential. It's like Sunset after the first ETG movie. I loved her for potential. I love Adam for potential in the same way, even though really he hasn't really done anything of value, good or bad. So we'll see with Adam. But which is funny because I've experienced. Never mind. I know Adam better than most people should, even though there's nothing to know about him. It's kind of funny. But yeah, this was an amazing episode. I love this. I love this to pieces. I think this is what RWBY's all about. I think this showed the writing style of RWBY and how it can really be effective in story-driven episodes, not just combat-centric episodes. And I think story-driven episodes are going to need to have a lot of focus in this season, as this season, while based around a tournament of fighting, is going to be story-driven, especially in the later half, and I think we're seeing a lot of that already in Volume 3, Chapter 3, and Volume 3, Chapter 4, especially in this chapter. I think this was one of the best episodes of the series, and honestly, probably, in my personal opinion, the single best episode of the series. I'm not kidding. I'm so happy with it. So yeah. Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.